Public service announcement for all Running Rebel fans. And y'all gonna probably not like me after this or just be narrow-minded, but who cares? I gotta see it and tell how I see it. Yeah, your AD screwed you. Yeah, it might seem all righteous and all now, but he screwed you by being too emotional. And I'll tell you like this. Yeah, he did mess up by not letting Lane Kiffin play in the college football, by coaching the college football playoffs. But this isn't really about that. If it's about the recruiting thing, so be it. All right, you made your decision. Both teams seem to be pretty content right now on where they at. But that led to him making a knee-jerk reaction and bringing in Pete Golding as the head coach. I believe that happened because Pete Golding was willing to put his foot down and say, no, I'm not leaving right now. Key word, right now. I'm going to stay and coach these guys. The AD seen that as admirable and said, you know what, Pete? Hell, I'm going to give you the damn job just because of that. This is just my thought process. When I believe that Thursday after Thanksgiving, I wrote an article that said the best person to hire was Charlie Weis Jr. They didn't hire Charlie Weis Jr., I believe, because he just jumped on the plane with Lane Kiffin, which was an emotional decision by the AD. Not to take a step back, but to have a knee-jerk reaction and not analyze the staff and understand that this Ole Miss team has been moving according to the offense. This Ole Miss team was not built on the defensive strengths. The defense was never the strength. So why would you bring on one of the weakest factors of the team to be your head coach as if this team was led by defense? It doesn't make sense. Charlie Weis Jr. should have been the next Ole Miss head coach. All right, let's fast forward past that. Why Pete Golding is not fit for this job, I've seen a lot of questionable decisions in the game that they played against Tulane in the college football playoffs. And one that stuck out to me like a sore damn thumb, and I'm in it on this, was the fact that when Trinidad Chambliss went down with that injury, Austin Simmons comes into the game, and we've seen Austin Simmons this year that has not been the best. His 2 to 3 starts he had, he threw horrendous interceptions after interceptions. And it was clear when Trinidad Chambliss came in that he should have been the starter. He should be the starter. So what does Pete Golding decide to do with over 2 minutes remaining in the game when you have a solid lead? He decides to not give it to the best running back in the SEC or just run it out, kick your field goal, and settle for that, the lead that you had. He decided to give the ball to Austin Simmons and throw it 2 out of 3 times with inside the 10 to 15 yard line. And what happened? Simmons gets pressure on a couple of the possessions that he was able to escape and make a decent throw, a serviceable throw. So Pete Golding said, hell, I'm going to give him the opportunity to throw the ball some more. And what does that do? He gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Points are taken off the board. They go into the halftime with the lead they have. Yeah, it's minor in the whole grand scheme of things, but that is major in the bigger picture. As a coach, you got to know your personnel. You got to handle your personnel accordingly. You do not put Austin Simmons in that position to possibly give them the ball back if you know his tendencies. And just from the outside looking in, the tendencies I've seen is that the guy's been turnover prone. And you put him in that position to hurt your team. Beware, Ole Miss. Because I don't feel like this is the last of these type of situations. I'm Joe Bombo. I'm your host of iHeartSEC, and this is just a morning drive, and my thoughts are being collected. Just wanted to share this. Make sure you follow, subscribe, leave your comments. I know some might disagree, but hey, only the future will tell the whole story. And this is what I see as of now. Guys, have a great evening. Happy New Year's to you all. And college basketball is right around the corner. College football is here. We got some great games, and we're going to discuss it more. You guys take care.